This is for all of you who've wondered how digital platforms manage to deliver seamless services around the clock. Site reliability engineering, or SRE, isn't just about keeping the lights on, it's a strategic approach to engineering reliability into every facet of a digital service. Born out of Google's innovative culture, SRE was designed to address a fundamental challenge, which is how to ensure that rapidly scaling services could maintain or even improve their reliability. It was a pioneering idea applying the principles of software engineering to the domain of system operations. This approach has not only revolutionized Google, but has also set a new standard for tech companies worldwide. SRE is built on the foundation of key principles that together create a robust framework for managing complex systems. First of all, we prioritize reliability. At its core, SRE places reliability as the top feature of any service. It's a simple yet profound shift in perspective. A service must first and foremost be dependable. Second, we have a culture of measurement, so SRE champions the power of data. By setting clear service level objectives and tracking service level indicators, teams can make informed decisions based on real performance data. Now, if you don't know what SLIs and SLOs are, an SLI is a metric like time to first byte, so when the first byte of information of a web page is loaded, and an SLO is an objective for that metric like time to first byte should be less than 600 milliseconds for 95% of requests. And thirdly, we balance risk with error budgets, so 100% uptime is usually the wrong target to aim for. Aiming for a higher uptime usually has the drawback of affecting how fast you can test theories and innovate. Error budgets offer a way to quantify acceptable risk, providing a data-driven approach to balancing innovation speed with system stability. This concept empowers teams to push boundaries without compromising on reliability. Fourthly, SRE has an automation ethos. Why perform a task manually when it could be automated? SRE promotes automating as much as possible, from deployment processes to incident response, ensuring that human expertise is reserved for tasks that require creativity and strategic thinking. So what's a day in the life of an SRE like? Well, site reliability engineers are the unsung heroes behind the scenes, ensuring that your go-to services can handle anything the internet throws at them. They're involved in designing resilient systems, crafting automation scripts, and constantly refining operations to handle new challenges. Their work is a blend of anticipation, innovation, and iteration, always aiming for a smoother, more reliable user experience. But here's why SRE is a game changer. The modern customer demands more than just uptime. They require services that are responsive, scalable, stable, and secure. And SRE meets those demands head-on, providing a framework for delivering high-quality digital experiences. It's about creating systems that not only survive failures, but also adapt and improve over time, turning potential disruptions into opportunities for growth. Adopting SRE practices can profoundly impact an organization's budget, primarily through operational efficiency and cost savings. At its core, SRE focuses on automating manual and repetitive tasks that traditionally consume significant human resources and time. By shifting these tasks to automated systems, companies can redeploy their talented engineers to high-value projects that directly contribute to business growth rather than maintaining the status quo. This shift not only optimizes workforce productivity, but it also reduces operational costs associated with manual labor. SRE encourages investment in building resilient and scalable systems from the outset. While this may seem like an upfront cost, it's a strategic investment that pays dividends in the long run. Systems designed with reliability in mind tend to encounter fewer catastrophic failures, which can be expensive in terms of both direct costs such as downtime and indirect costs like reputation damage. Investing in reliability upfront can save organizations significant amounts of money by avoiding costly emergency responses and mitigating the impact of failures on the bottom line. So let me take a moment to say that if you are a Google Cloud user interested in reducing your cloud spend and reducing your downtime, then head over to fernie.com/calculator. There you can sign up to get 10% off your Google Cloud spend and use your savings to cover the cost of incident support for your engineering team. If you think about the evolution from traditional IT ops to SRE, traditional IT operations focus on keeping systems running. SRE takes this further by integrating development and operations from the start, fostering a collaborative environment where problems are solved at their root. This proactive approach minimizes downtime and streamlines responses to incidents. This sets a new benchmark for operational excellence in our engineering projects. Now, if this sounds amazing and you now want to implement SRE in your organization, then yes, adopting SRE principles can profoundly impact how your services are delivered. But it starts with leadership buy-in. You've got to establish clear objectives and foster a culture that values learning and collaboration. Training teams in SRE practices and tools is crucial, as is creating feedback loops that allow continuous refinement of processes. Beyond individual companies, SRE is influencing the entire tech ecosystem. It encourages openness, sharing of best practices, and community building. Conferences, online forums, and open source projects around SRE are testament to its growing influence, creating a vibrant community of professionals dedicated to improving how we build and maintain digital services. In future, as technology continues to evolve, we expect that so too will the practice of SRE. The future will likely bring more sophisticated automation, more advanced machine learning models for predictive analytics and incident response, and even tighter integration between development, operations, and security teams. The goal remains the same, to ensure that as our reliance on digital services grows, so does their reliability and the value that they bring to users worldwide. Overall, SRE is more than a set of practices, it's a mindset that prioritizes reliability, efficiency, and constant improvement. Whether you're already on the SRE journey or just starting to explore it, there's never been a more exciting time to be part of this field.